So hello, welcome back to Hearthstone for Kaiserreich. If you've been watching the YouTube videos, you might notice there's like a small little gap between the last episode and now because the game crashed, I think, twice at a 10-minute period. It's like, well, we can't really salvage a video out of that. So all that's happened is that we've annexed Bhutan. That's really the only thing that's happened since the last stream. We will be attacking Nepal. We'll be 110 political power, which is not going to be like right away, but it should be relatively soon. It is June 1938. I don't know. Also, at the end of the last episode, we saw that we did end up joining the United Provinces of China. We're now in this faction. We're not in any, we're not a puppet state or anything like that. We still have, our own free policy for now. And we'll just kind of see, how this ends up playing into the future. So we're about a year away from the Second Weltkrieg. A war has begun. Oh yeah, Middle Africa completely capitulated or collapsed, and that's the last time the game crashed. So we can worry about you. Get rid of all this. I mean, the Second Weltkrieg, it shouldn't really affect anything that we're doing. Like, I can't imagine that a war in Europe really is going to affect anything going on in China, other than maybe Japan maybe getting a little bit more aggressive. Like, who's in charge right now of you legation cities? The market liberals, I believe, are they're the Americans. And I mean, United States again. Herbert Hoover is still in charge of the United States. The election is just never actually fired, so I'm not too sure what's. There's another election event happening in 1940. I don't know what the hell is going to happen here. I have no idea. Well, I guess we'll just kind of wait and see. Congratulations on Herbert Hoover for getting another election. Good for him. The Great Depression's still here, but that is okay. Like, I don't really know what happened that would cause this weird alternate reality which we currently find ourselves within. You guys are national populist. I mean, the war should still break out. I just think like some of the events must have bugged. Illyria is now becoming Yugoslavia. They should end up killing Romania relatively soon. I can't imagine it's going to take too long. Thanks for the infantry equipment. Follow you up with the 19... No, not with the rifles. We have decent manpower. Let's go with the next level tactical bomber, I think, seems relatively okay. We'll finally have artillery upgrades done soon. We don't have any artillery yet. We don't have basic artillery even researched yet as Tibet, unfortunately. Okay, but in about a little bit over a week, we should be at war. A war has broken out between Russia and Finland, and I think somebody joined a faction. Ireland joined the International. That's okay. Are you a puppet? You should be. Actually, you're not. Okay. For some reason, I guess Britain didn't actually puppet you. They just made you into an independent country. And National Populist Finland is at war with National Populist Russia. So we'll see if they go for a full annexation. Because usually if they go National Populist for Finland, they only join the Reichspakt if Russia goes to war with Finland. So we might see them go to war soon. Between the two here. I think the Agrarian Revolt has also just fired. I mean, we'll see who comes out on top here. It's not like we care, I think, too much one way or the other about who actually wins the Mahardi Commune. Yes, we will immediately intervene in Nepal. How many troops do you guys have? 8 to 23 against 4 to 24. So, I mean, it seems like it's relatively even in terms of a unit count. We'll kind of wait and see who comes out on top there. Romania has 9 to 36 divisions. I can't see them actually winning like a prolonged war in the area. Like, they've gotta kind of give at some point. Okay, national focus. Local teachers. We've already got secret deals with the KMT. Follow you up. Actually, probably want to go protect the nation, huh? Let's go for reinforce the army, get a research bonus for land doctrine, and then get our Dobs better. It also gives us more population, which is always quite nice, especially when you're like a really small country as we currently are. We got 11 units we can deploy in total. The Sacred Unity Party has finally convinced enough Lhasa residents to allow an official delegation of the Theosophical Society into Tibet. This office will inhabit Tremon's old residence in Lhasa and has promised to be a positive factor in the country's stability. The delegates arriving from India have treated the occasion with the greatest gratitude. A shrine has appeared in to the great philosophers Helena Blavatsky, Annie Besant, and Jiddu Krishnamurti, representing the 3 descendants of ancient peoples. The spot is believed came out of Tibet in the ancient days. Okay, so you get 10% stability, 25% reinforcement rate. Okay, this whole position. You guys want to just like march into Tibet? You just want to march your way through here and then kind of take over my land. That's fine if it lets me march my way straight into your capital. We don't want to call on our allies because they're not really going to do anything for us. We do have our aircrafts, right? Yes, we have 10 bombers. It's not a lot, but it's more than what most other countries have, so I guess we'll take it. Fly over the Himalayas, close air support. We have 3 divisions here now. We can't really get military access through anywhere else. Also, I think Nepal's gotten smaller because they used to have Sikkim, right? Now it's part of the Bharati commune. I don't know when they took that land. Okay, I mean, our units are basically going to be garbage here. You know, let's delete these orders. Fallback line back here a little bit. Again, we're really just trying to cheese the AI to move their way into our territory and expose themselves. Let's go for the artillery upgrade. We don't have any artillery actually being produced quite yet. Let's go with like 1 artillery piece. We have 8,000 rifles, which I think is pretty good. Okay, our allies are coming in, but you're not at war with them. Yeah, they're going to start marching into the country now. Which is exactly what I wanted. And you're going to march your way through here. I mean, we're going to take some casualties for sure, but we're going to get a full surround on these troops, so it's fine. So wait, what is our reinforcement? Is it actually at... Gee, it's at fucking 32%? That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, apparently you still actually got a troop in the capital. Which is a-okay by me. You guys on this line. You come in like this. We still got these guys completely surrounded. You become a puppet state. Chen Jiaoming nationalized our forces. As part of the reconstruction plan agreed at the 3rd Shanghai Conference, Chen Jiaoming has moved to unify all federal forces under the United Provinces Ministry of War, thus making our armies officially subordinate to the unified civilian government. While this formally created a federal army as a single military force, it means Nicholas Roerich will legally become Chief Jiaoming's subordinate. We're gonna just leave the faction, thank you. You're gonna have a casus belli against us, but I don't know if you're really gonna actually push it or not. You have a casus belli. How long does it last for? Does it last forever? Because this might end up just being like a very, very short episode where we just get killed by the United Provinces of China. Which would be kind of a funny way to end this. So what we're going to do is we're going to deploy these 3 units. Assign you under a different leader. And immediately deploy you onto the Hunan front. Okay, Bucharest has fallen. Romania is dead, so Austria is now doing pretty well for themselves, I would say. I mean, these guys should basically have no supplies whatsoever. If I'm not mistaken, like... Yeah, they should be thinking about -33, -33. Yes, they are. Okay, you march your way to this province. Please deploy over here a little bit faster. How do you have 3 divisions in your capital now? Nepal! You have 3 to 13 units. That seems to me like a bit much, but okay. Okay, I mean, you did technically get broken. We're at 10 out of 11. Delete these 2 armies. Request Bahardia guns. At war. We don't have enough political power for that. Back from the deal. I mean, getting the 1-1 wouldn't be too bad. I mean, we're just kind of like a weird war against Nepal that I do not like right now. Yeah, reinforce the army. Excellent. We'll follow that up with getting foreign volunteers, land force in Tibet. 10% stability is not bad. But let's go for Protect the Nation for that extra recruit population. And if we have 8,000 rifles, because you guys are you, we can probably make you into full 20 combat with units. We should have the manpower and we should have the guns for it as well. Yeah, so you know what? Save that. We do need to send some more units over to that border, though. ASAP. I mean, I know we're attacking over the river. You guys are multiple combats. I'm not going to get an organization back up. Because once you're all dead... I'm trying to think about how we actually want to do this. When we come back up here, maybe the AI will start moving into this province. They do, but not at, only one guy is going. Do not turn on night mode. Put some pressure on you. You guys are going to immediately deploy over here. You should be a different color. How about you guys be the yellow army? By the way, the Dobs. They're garbage. Can you please have a Dob... Oh yeah, we can... We're missing a little bit of army reform. They declare war upon us. Not a huge surprise. Oh, dear. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, no, I think we just die, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we're fighting like a weird two-front war, which I don't really believe we have the actual opportunity to win. So, you know, Yellow Army, delete your line. Create a fallback line here. You can get the hell out of this area. I mean, none of this is core territory, so... It's not really that important that we protect it at the moment. Delete this. Send one of the Dobs over to Yellow Army. And it's kind of important that you guys get over here as fast as humanly possible. Because like this Tibetan infantry, he still wants to move into the mountains, but of course that is never actually going to work. So how many troops does the federal government have? I would imagine it will be negotiate for unification. Maybe it would have been better if we just stayed as a puppet, but you know, here we are. They have 5 units still? How do you still have 5 units? I don't understand. To me, that seems like it's too many. Okay, fall back. You come over to here. Again, oh, sorry, how many troops did you guys have? 5 to 37. You have 12 to 14. Of course, we're worth all of you. I mean, we can probably defend Lhasa for a long, long time if we need to. Yeah, let's provide a little bit of air support here, because I don't think really any Chinese faction starts with any plane. So we at least have that going for us. It's not much. In fact, it's basically nothing. Okay, looks like Tibet wants to try to kill our army here. It's not going to actually happen for them. Yeah, delete this line. Let's pull back to the capital. We have any troops we can deploy? We're at 11. We can deploy one more unit, bring him over to yellow line as well. Delete this. Barhari Commune, I would like some guns and give me the army reform progress, please. Or, God, our units are just so garbage. But you're now worth the commune. India is being a little bit aggressive. But that's okay. Pull back, pull back. I mean, they'll take over most of our territory, I will admit that. Hey, Japan, we should be allies. I think we have strategic interest to being friends with each other. And we're also going to get, you know, a little bit of bonus from defending this land. So that's nice. How about some urban development as well? I think you're just building slots. But I'll take it for now. And we're bombers. I guess we'll upgrade you to tactical bombers. So it's like the Korean Revolt has succeeded to immediately get killed by the Dominion of India. So congratulations to them on a job well done. Heil. I don't think we've seen Heil before. I might be wrong, but I feel like we've not seen them actually spawn in before. I mean, our army in Tibet is still holding on strong. We'll send over, like... Send over the Dobdobs because they're basically garbage. Send them over here, and maybe we can get a counterattack against Nepal, and then use that as an excuse to... You know, to do something here. If any government is at war now with the Qing. So that's nice. Maybe. I think it might end up with us having to fight the entirety of the... All of China, actually, because I think everybody here might join up with the Chinese United Front. And Qing joins the Zili Clique. Which is with the Qing. Nobody ever really joins the defending government. I don't think I've ever seen him actually do anything. I mean, we're holding still here. For me, it's gonna war on the Ottoman Empire. That's okay. Have these troops deploy here. These guys are running out of a lot of organization because they keep trying to fight here. And it's not gonna work out so well for them. But I can't imagine they'll be able to break through our defensive line. Because it's a lot of mountains. Finest hour, I'm going to tell you right now, I do not care even remotely about that. And then we kind of just push into you. And hope for the best. Shaanxi's declared war on the Qing government. Okay. I mean, that's nice and all, but does that actually accomplish any of my goals? Does that further my advancement? I don't think so. They have 200 defense, so just, you know, pretty good. What if you just sit back here? Get out of this area so the AI keeps on trying to attack. How much manpower do you guys have? About 100,000 left. Okay. We've lost 4,000 men. We've killed 40,000 Nepalese troops. Federal government really hasn't done anything against us so far. Guess we'll go for superior firepower. Thank you. I mean, they're very, very close to the capital. You know, they've taken over about half the country right now. Yeah, so it seems like they still want to try to push. Our defenses, of course, are really, really good. Their attack is basically hot garbage. You're defending territory. You're 32% dug in, which I think is pretty strong for you. Okay, here comes the federal government. They're pushing their way into Lhasa. And you've already federalized, huh? The Nubian Federation. I don't think I've actually ever seen the Nubian Federation formed by the AI. So Hungary will probably get incorporated very, very soon. And I mean, this is... Maybe we can, you know, shape things out for the Wildkrieg. We'll kind of have to wait and see for that. If we actually even live to see the Wildkrieg. Because there's definitely a chance we just don't. Again, like, these two infantry are not going to ever die. Maybe we just wait for Nepal to waste all their manpower trying to fight us, and then, you know, see where it goes from there. So, hello. Hello, federal government. How are you? I'm assuming you're not going to be able to get too much done here. 11 divisions total, which is nice. Our aircraft have nowhere to actually deploy because we don't have any airports anymore. I mean, I guess we could build an airport. How expensive is an airport? It is 1,200. That's actually not bad at all. Build one airport. Put in Tibet. We can at least have somebody deploy. Upgrade our rifles to be slightly better. Follow it up with a research in you. What? I mean, we can attack into them. We are really just kind of waiting to see if you can actually get anything done. Okay, Beijing's fallen. The Qing are having a bad time. We'll see if anybody else wants to kind of get involved in this. And I'm wondering, like, there's actually not that many people left. Who are we? We're an independent country. Same with Mongolia. Yeah, they're trying to push away to Lhasa. I'm assuming the federal government probably has a lot of manpower. I mean, you know, about 500,000. It's not a ton, but it's also not nothing. Never mind, Rex is going to lose immediately, even though we have a pretty good defense in the mountains. I think we're just going to lose the capital, and then we might just be dead. And then we're going to get fully annexed, which is going to be a fun time. So, if that's the case... Where I think we just die. Right? Like, that's gotta be... No, we're still not dead, huh? I don't know how we're not dead. Maybe we still need to win this war. Once we win the war in Nepal, then everything can kind of start shifting to be a little bit better. Did Hayao join the... They've left the faction. They might just go to war with the Ottomans as well. We will see soon. We apparently don't own this province anymore, so I guess build a thing in Bhutan then. Maybe we should have waited for the war to be over in Nepal first. And then try to attack? Are you actually a core state? You are a core state. Some of my army, as you may see, are currently surrounded. So yeah, no, I think this is basically the end here. I can't imagine we're going to be striving for too much longer. I mean, we're still doing well against Nepal. We've killed 45,000 troops there. We've lost 7,000. Mostly I'm guessing it's the... Actually, mostly against Nepal. See, maybe we can take a little bit of territory. This is our comeback. Maybe. Probably not. Let's go for local teachers. Why not? While we're in the middle of a war, getting education is still always going to be important for us. Yeah, I think as soon as they take the capital here, we're basically dead. I can't see... Apparently Nepal's on 29%. I wonder if they're going to annex territory off of us, which would be kind of funny. Okay, and you are 52, 67, 55. Apparently they're taking every province other than the capital. I don't know why, but okay. Hey, look, we're dead. Observe. Well, we're now Albania. Fantastic. You love to see it. The Qing government is just completely falling apart. Do you even release Tibet as a puppet? I don't even know. No, you've released Bhutan as a puppet. But I think because it's all China, you don't actually release any of this territory. Oh, there you go. Tibet now exists. Congratulations to them. So they are... I mean, they really can't do anything anymore. Oh, they've actually won the Qing government as well. Okay, so the Qing are just at war with everybody. See, if you just went to war with the Qing first, then we would have been in a better situation. Well, that was Tibet.